This is the Breezer Radar X Pro, and this bike has become one of my all-time favorite bikes I've ridden the past 4 years on my biking journey. This Radar X Pro is a monster, and it's easily handled everything I put in front of it so far, even some rough trail riding. The one thing I haven't done on this bike yet is take it on some paved paths, and that's what I wanted to do today. But unfortunately, we had some issues. And honestly, I wasn't as bummed out as I thought I would be, because I have the perfect replacement for this type of situation. Now I got this set up tubeless with the inserts put in a few weeks ago, and I ended up going out of town, and when I came back I wanted to ride it, and I saw that the tire was flat, but I figured it was just from sitting a while and being in this room and the temperature and stuff. We had a bunch of temperature swings while we were gone, so I just figured I'd air it up, and that's when I found out that this was happening. And as you can hear, the air is going out. And I tightened this up all the way, but that's where the sound is coming from, so I'm not sure what's going on. So I might need to take it in and see if I can get this figured out. And this is exactly why a bike like the Ozark Trail G1 Explorer is a must-have with the $250 price point.
Oh man, I'm trying to tell y'all, this bike ain't no joke. Look where we are right now. Look what I'm on right now. But look what I get to ride in a place like this. All I need is $250 and I can ride all these beautiful trails, and you can too. I'm showing you what this bike can do. I actually genuinely enjoy it. Boy, I tell you what. Oh, and the best part about it, not only does it ride awesome, but sometimes we get a little bit too worried about our bikes. You know what I can do with this bike? Because it's $250. Oh. Now I would never do that because I don't treat my bikes like that. I'm sorry. But sometimes we sit it up on stuff and it accidentally falls. Don't hate on my kickstand either. Oh, this Ozark Trail, baby. We're sending it.
As we send the G1 Explorer down this huge hill with a ton of wind noise, I figured now is a good time to tell you I started a new YouTube channel, Me Golfing as a Beginner. So if that's something you're interested in and you want to see extra content of me, make sure you click that link in the description. I'll leave the link to the YouTube channel down below.
This Ozark Trail, baby. Man, this bike is legitimately fun. It's just surprising what you can get out of a $250 bike. This is the bike park where I wanted to take the GT. Frisco Bike Park. All right, let's take perimeter trail. Get this thing on some dirt. Show y'all what this G1 Explorer can do. Look at this. This is awesome. The G1 Explorer, baby. I've ridden my mountain bike on this trail before. Man, this is awesome. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, y'all got the G1 Explorer messed up. Man, this thing feels right in its place. I don't feel out of place at all on this bike, on this trail. All right, we did it, guys. The G1 Explorer, baby. We are riding the Dillon Reservoir Loop Trail. And it's just so nice to be out here. Great weather. This bike is inexpensive, so if you ever wanted to pick it up and just ride around someplace like here, you can do that. Here's a little hill right here. I think this bike should be able to handle getting up with no problems. It's just so cool just to be able to casually have a beautiful ride on an inexpensive bike that's actually fun and enjoyable to ride. Got the reservoir right up here in front of us. About to send it down this hill a little bit. I hope this wind is not too crazy. This wind muff I have on my GoPro hasn't been doing a great job lately. So if this video has a lot of wind noise in it, I might have to try to find a different solution. Let me know down in the comments if you have a good solution for GoPro wind noise. So we're just enjoying a nice, beautiful day on the Ozark Trail G1 Explorer. It's living up to the name, we explored. Got a softball field over here. I think that's softball, or maybe it's Little League. That might be a Little League field, actually. Makes me miss my Little League days. So beautiful out here. I think it's 70 degrees. And that guy just had a Venton e-bike. I have the Venton Rambless. I haven't been able to finish the video yet, so make sure you stay tuned for that. I got the Venton Rambless Hardtail EMTB video coming soon. We got people up here on bikes. Got a gang of bikes right here just stopping. They get down there and play in the water and stuff. We got some fly fishers over there. It's a lot going on in Dillon. This is cool. Look at these trees right here. I wonder if somebody built the fire right there. That's kind of cool. So I figured I would take you on a ride on the Ozark Trail G1. Enjoy the beautiful scenery. Let me know if you like these types of videos, because I like to bring this bike out and get it for some miles. I've ridden so many miles on this bike so far and haven't had any issues. So I figured I'll just make a video riding it so you can see the whole experience and kind of try to live through me when it comes to riding this bike, because I like to show you what you can get for not a lot of money. Shoot, we spent $250 on coffee a month. Got all the purple flowers and stuff. Super nice. Got the families riding. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey. They all have Scott e-bikes. I haven't seen Scott e-bikes before. Let me know if you own a Scott e-bike. That's a first for me. Man, this thing is smooth. I'm sure it's pretty quiet on camera. Can't really hear anything, but that's how it is in real life too. You can't really hear anything. This bike is smooth. I will say it's not as fast as your typical higher quality gravel bike, but it'll definitely get the job done. You won't regret it, I will say that. At least not in my opinion. I know a lot of people are searching for larges. They don't make larges as of right now. Hopefully they will in the near future. But if you If you ride a small or medium, you're in luck, that's for sure. I see so many expensive bikes on this trail, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. But to be able to ride the same trails and enjoy them just as much as they do on expensive bikes, on a bike that they probably spent the same amount on just a tire or just some kind of component on the bike alone. I'm sure one of the components on the bike costs $250. Now, I'm in the neighborhood right now. But to be able to ride out here on something like that, man, it's just a good feeling. Oh, this bridge is cool. Nice. Man, I really hope this wind is not picking up a lot of noise in the camera. That would suck. Hopefully this is the right way. It's always really windy out here though in Frisco area because the elevation is so high. It's a lot of wind out here. But you do get 25 to 30 degree cooler weather here than you do in Denver. So I would rather take that and have a little bit more wind, but hey, we can't have everything we want, right? Dang. I just want this to be a pleasant experience and you guys can enjoy the video. Got people out there on kayaks, paddleboards. I still haven't been able to stand up on the paddleboard yet. I'm kind of embarrassed to say that, but then again, I'm not because, hey, we gotta admit when we suck sometimes. But I'm gonna stand up on that paddleboard before the season is over, or summer at least. I usually just ride around. I just crouch down on my knees and ride on the paddleboard. I fall every time I stand up. The last time I tried to stand up on a paddleboard, I fell off and I lost a pair of sunglasses. So I was a little bit upset about that. But we're gonna try it again here pretty soon. Real world experience with the $250 Ozark Trail G1 Explorer. Gears shift smoothly, can't complain. These handlebars are not the most comfortable, I would say that. The inside of my thumbs are kind of sore. I almost hit that little what is that thing called? A chipmunk or whatever? I didn't think it was gonna move at first. But he moved in the last split second. Come on, we can climb. I'm telling you, this bike is no joke. Whew. A little steep climb. Yeah, the only bad thing I can say is these handlebars are a little bit not on the comfort side, but I do have some new P&W handlebars that I plan to put on here, some more drop bars. So hopefully that'll work. Give us a little bit wider bar, more stability, more comfort. I think this bike will be good to go. Man, people who hate on this bike never ridden this bike. I don't know how you cannot like this for the price. Yeah, you see what I'm doing right now. Do I look like I'm having any issues? Do I look like I'm being restricted, held back by any way? Nope. Oh, that little kid was on a mongoose. Hell yeah. That was sick. See, kids they still need to experience that as a kid, riding a mongoose. That's one cool thing, is that people can still, or kids can still experience stuff how we used to experience it. Us who lived in the 90s era, we know all about that mongoose life. I'm surprised that truck stopped. If you live in Colorado, you know it's not uncommon for people to just pull right out in front of you while you're on the bike. So shout out to that dude. Let's get some speed right here. I was watching Bike Farmer's video the other day. I can't remember what day it was, but which video it was, but it was about the Rivendell. Well, I guess it was about the Rivendell video, that video. Oh, this is a dog. I thought this was like a wolf or something. Wait, is this a loose dog? The hell? Yeah, he was talking about the Rivendell bike. And I saw somebody on the trail with that bike. That's cool. That bike looked like the ultimate bike packing bike for sure. This looks like my electric scooter. Let's see if this is the same one. That looked like my scooter. I wonder if that was it. It kind of looked like it. I got an electric scooter that I use to check the mail. I'm lazy like that. It was sent to me by a company. And I was like, well, you know what? The best place to use this thing is riding around my neighborhood and checking the mail. So the mailbox is like a block away. So I just ride the scooter to check the mail. Man, I'm lazy. That's crazy. I should be ashamed of myself. Oh, here's that bridge. I like this bridge. Man, I cannot believe this bike's $250. Man, people gotta be crazy if they think this bike is junk or not worth it. I've ridden about 15 miles today so far. 15 smooth, comfortable, and fun miles. All on this bike. Man, it's just hard to believe. Walmart might shake up the industry if they keep this up. Man, I kind of like this. Bringing you along with me on my ride. And I'm really hoping that this wind is not too crazy. But I'm enjoying this. Let me know if you enjoy this, just coming along on my ride and seeing all the sights and sounds I get to see and hear. Because I know a lot of people don't get to experience scenery like this. And I think it would be great for me to do stuff like this so you can kind of see what I see. I know you only see the mountain bike trails most of the time, but I would like you to see a little bit more. I mean, this place is beautiful on and off the trails. Off the mountain bike trails anyway. I guess technically this is still a trail, but this is a lot different than what you see on a mountain bike trail, but still beautiful at the same time. If you told me I would be really enjoying, like genuinely enjoying riding a $250 gravel bike from Walmart, I would have thought you was on that stuff. But now I feel like I'm on that stuff because this just don't feel real. I'm hitting these bumps and everything right here. It just feels solid. It might have something to do with the steel frame as well. I'm not sure. That's just my scientific guess. But as I hit bumps and all of that, it's not super rigid or uncomfortable or anything. Got the little purple flowers growing. I can't remember what those are called, but those are a huge deal this time of year. I'm cruising right now. I'm cruising, baby, for 250. Cruising for 250. Man, y'all better be quiet talking about this junk, man. I'm showing you that this thing is the real deal. People who call it junk, I don't know what they're expecting out of it. But what more could you want than what I'm doing right now? I mean, yeah, you can want a lighter bike or higher engagement, better brakes or whatever. But do we honestly need that? Like, do you genuinely need that to do what I'm doing right now and really have a lot of fun and take in all this beauty and fresh air? Hell no, you don't need none of that. This is all you need right here, $250 out the door. No, after taxes, it's like $270. But you know what I mean. Got the boats up here at the dock. This is a huge reservoir. People bring the boats and stuff out here. It'd be cool to get on one of these bikes. I said on one of these bikes. It'd be cool to get on one of those boats one day. Man, look at this. Man, $250 and some gas money, you be out here. Telling you. Y'all better quit playing with the Ozark Trail G1 Explorer. It ain't called the Explorer for nothing. Like, she was on an old school full suspension. I love it.